mean, the idea is just to roll, but
go for it.
We'll go for it.
I've always wondered this with you. It's like, what's the anatomy of a true 4-point landing? Because like I watch all the footage like from everyone throughout the season, and like, you know, whenever people go really big, it just seems like, you know, you land with so much force that, you know, a lot of times you'll go to your back or, you know, whatever happens. But whenever I watch your stuff, it's just like you hit and it seems like you go down maybe like 6 inches. It's like and then riding out of it. I mean, what's the deal with that? Like, what's up with the 4-point landing? Like, how do you pull it off?
Well, I think the 4-point landing is a huge mental thing. When you air off of like a 40 or a 50-foot cliff, your brain's telling you that this isn't possible. But really, if you can wrap yourself around the fact that it is possible and you can do it, I think that's the biggest thing, is just a mental edge. Like, I'm super confident going off of a 40-foot cliff and knowing that, hey, if there's tranny there, I'm going to stick this no problem. And in my mind, it's not an issue. I'm not second guessing anything.
Yeah. And
so I just stick it. Another big part of it is I spend a lot of time in the gym in the off season, you know, and I push weight with my legs. I'm a big guy. I don't want to bulk up, so I don't really do much with my upper body aside from stretching and stuff. But I push a lot of weight with my legs and just try and get strong. So I think it's a combination of just a mental edge with a strength edge, and I mean, I'm 6'2" and I'm all legs. Yeah. So I got some good suspension under me, I guess, too. Now I have a rockered ski that's big enough for me, stiff enough for me. Before, in the past, the rockered skis that Rosino was making was just too short. I wouldn't even bother skiing them. Yeah. They wouldn't even send me them because I was just like, don't even bother. But now they've made a big stiff version, and I'm pretty psyched.
What's the theory behind a ski like that? Like, how does that ski help you ride and help you do what you do?
Well, basically, a big, long, stiff, conventional ski is kind of set in its turn radius. It's got a turn radius of however many meters, and that's what it's going to do. You're going to lay it on edge, and it's going to do that big, fast turn, right, which is great. You can throw them sideways, but they're not going to like schmear turn. They're going to hook up and set an edge, right? But the new rockered ski is, you can tell the ski to do whatever the heck you want it to do. You know, you can do a big, fast, wide open turn if you want, or you can do a big, long schmear turn down a super steep spine, and your tip and tail aren't hanging up on you and like catching and setting you into this turn you don't even want to do. So it's kind of you know, it's the ultimate. It's basically giving skiers that feel that snowboarders have had all along, and it's exciting.
What's the dream setup for McIntosh? I mean, where do you want to be? Where do you want to take your skiing? Like, what?
Well, I mean, in the past I was influenced through the contest circuit by guys like Hugo Harrison. As I've become part of the TGR family and part of the boys and spent time in AK with guys like Jeremy Jones and Sage, they're really starting to influence my skiing and how I want to ski. Obviously, I'm always going to be me, and I'm always going to ski like I ski. I'm always going to want to do those double stagers, triple stager lines, because I really enjoy that. But for me, I've kind of taken it, you know, as far as I can with lines like Papa Jordan, and I want to start exploring, like, you know, super steep, exposed, like, spine lines that I haven't really tapped into in the past, and guys like Jared and Sage have really paved the way in that department, and I really want to take my skiing there and see where I can go in that whole world.
Right. Well, thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, Nielsen.
And, we'll talk to you soon.
My pleasure.
Yeah.